Willow's wild, wonderful weirdness. Once there was a vulnerable young girl who pulled her hair out with stress. Anxiety reigned like a tyrannical king, so she had no space to reset, no space to embrace her uniqueness as the world began to cave in. With bullies galore, need I say more, squishing her into a small space. Wounded by the opinions of others, how weird and not normal she is. Lips moving behind judgmental hands, what they said, not a cryptic type quiz. She dances at inappropriate times. She claps her hands with delight. She acts so odd and misses the signs, and frankly, she isn't quite right. She jumps up and down with glee when she sees something she loves. People her age, when they're happy, should jolly well act more appropriately. By appropriate, of course, we mean the usual, the way people her age should behave. It grew worse as I grew older. My strange ways seemed so much bolder. And in human years, I grew to adulthood. My weirdness stuck out like sore thumbs. I crumbled and broke as I no longer withstood all the nastiness that made me go numb. I put on a mask and I fixed it there, denying all that I am, pretending to fit in. What the hell for? My self-esteem remained on the floor. The facade, it couldn't be kept up, but neither did I want it to now. As I grew to love myself deeply, I decided to free myself, free as a dove, to spread my unique wings fully, to take off and embrace, to take off and embrace the real me, to cock a snoop at the bullies and be the weird and wonderful me. I realized I was worrying so much more about what all those sods all thought. Instead of living my weird happy life, happiness had walked out the door. Fraught about validation and getting approval from you, instead of looking inside me and presenting myself in my glorious truth. Acceptance and love of myself, that's what takes the power back from living my life for others and steering my joy way off of track. Instead, I'll focus upon me and take hold of my own steering wheel and guide my own life's path and allow myself to be totally real, free in all my uniqueness, for we aren't all supposed to be clones. Stop freaking out and regretting. Take down anxiety off that damn throne. Be weird and celebrate me, Willow, and love myself for who I am. Who gives an F what others think? I'm my own frigging main man. I'm my best cheerleader. I'm my own wonderful best friend. You can all take a run and jump. And if you choose to spend your time focusing on me, it takes the pressure off you. Because guess what? I realized something profound. You clearly don't love you. For when we love and embrace ourselves, we accept everyone for who we are, in all their unique, wonderful ways, and what joyous beings we are. I stood up not caring what you think. I'm 45 now and I'll say, you can never make me shrink. Every day is a celebratory day. I jump up and down and I clap when something gives me a dose of joy, and I'll dance in the shallows of the sea and pretend to be a shore crab. I'll shriek and I'll flap when I see a stone that sparkles in the blue-green water. For self-love now sits upon my throne. I'm no longer a lamb for your slaughter. I'll present myself in my weirdness in whatever way I choose to express. I'll paddle about in the water, get wet, and never have a moment of regret. For I love who I am, and I'm weird. Well, I'm weird according to you, but I'm just me and I'm proud, you know, because true to myself right the way through. I'll lay in the grass and roll about, for the grass, it tickles my skin. And when if I see you frowning at me, saying she's too old to be acting like that, I'll not feel bad or my heart feel flat, because I'm exactly as I was created. And for that, I'll always remain joyous, never ever to get jaded. No, thank you, I don't care to explain why I love slugs and their slime. The great thing about all this is not a goddamn crime for feeling happy in who you are. I'm wonderful, weird little Willow. And I love my oddness, don't care what you think, as I wiggle my wiggly bum. How things feel under my hands is one of my favourite things. Textures galore from stones and sand and a million things in between. We are all meant to be different. What a dull world it would be if we weren't. Let's raise our glasses to self-realisation. Let's stop being who we aren't. Be true to yourself and express yourself. Be true to the wonder of you. Please don't leave your weirdness on the shelf. Be to thine self true. There we are, done.